Yeah, we do have. Uh, can you open your mic, Dr. Al Features? All right. Okay. So yeah, let's start it. So as you can see here, this is our newly launched Step 1 self-assessment dashboard. So you can see here, we have got the self-assessment Farm 1, Farm 2, and Farm 3. And the rest of the things that like the Step 1, Step 2, and Step 3 Q banks we are releasing soon. Since the previous version has some problem and a lot of you guys are asking question about that, we encounter a lot of bugs in the previous version, so we will be releasing the new version soon. All your issues will be resolved, hopefully, and kindly stay tuned for that. Like the team was working on the self-assessment, and they have put a lot of effort into it to render them helpful for your preparation. Since I'll tell you that these self-assessments, along with the practicing NBMEs, are crucial to your preparation. So the basic purpose of these assessments and NBMEs is to evaluate if you are ready for your exams or not. Like you will practice these assessments and NBMEs right after the neuro system. Once we are done with it, you will start practicing all these NBMEs and assessments. So, in order to evaluate your scores, to better predict your scores, you are going to use these tools, and you are going to evaluate your scores. So, if you are ready for your exams, you can proceed it. If you are not ready for your exam, you are going to delay it. All right. And one thing I'm going to tell you is we have access to your scores, and you are also going to send us your scores after you are done with the assessment. So the mentor team is going to guide you and evaluate your scores. If you are ready for your exam, we will proceed you. Okay. All right. So as you can see here, we have got these self-assessment form 1, form 2, and form 3, and we have a little button here like the activate button. Once I click on it, it's going to be activated. So please note that after I activate this, but this self-assessment is going to be available for the next 2 weeks, and you are going to practice this self-assessment in this time windows, and it's going to expire if you don't practice within this time period. So I just activated. Let me click on the lines. Yeah. So you are going to have this dashboard. So in all the self assessments, we will have 4 blocks of questions. Each block will contains 40 questions, and you will have a time of 1 hour to practice. Okay. And the total number of questions are 160, like 40 per block, so 160 total. And you have to attempt this each block in a period of 1 hour. There is a clock running right in the corner. You can track the time there. I will show you in a while. So yeah, this is our black one, black two, black three. We'll talk about the other things later, but from here you can start your self-assessment. And we also discuss this with Dr. Ahmad. He will also give you an orientation, and they will tell you on like when you are going to take these assessment. So like there's a kind of thing like the exam day anxiety, and a lot uh, and most often it really hit bad. So we are going to we are going to guide you through the whole system. We will give you an orientation on how does the USMLE exams, the real exams work. So we will give an orientation later. We will have a supervision team. There's going to keep an eye like the actual exam centers. So when you go to the centers, so you should have less anxiety and feel pretty confident in taking your exam. So let's start with our black one. Mm, all right. So once you started, you will have 60 minutes. Like you can see here, the clock is running right in, in this corner. And you can see here, you will just read the questions and go to the options, and this you can select and proceed with the next questions. And like this. You can also view the um, specimens or diagrams, etc. Yeah. Okay, so there is a thing you need to note here is um, you have an option to omit the questions, but we would advise that you should not omit any questions and attempt all questions in order to predict your scores. I will tell you about how do we evaluate your self-assessment scores later, so it will become apparent to you. So yeah, you need to attempt all the questions, like all the 160 questions, in order to get a better prediction of your scores. Okay, so I'm just randomly selecting the options, and we are going to see the next part. That is the score, the results, and analytics. So I'm going to answer the next 10 questions. All right. So you can see here, I have attempted all the 10 questions, and I'm going to end the block. So it's just for orientation. So that's why I'm um, going to attempt only the 10 questions. Okay, all right. So here you can see your scores, like your percentage, and you can also see all your corrects and incorrects. So we have, yeah, you can see your the time spent per question here, how much score have you got per questions, etc. So all these things you can see here. Um, let's go to the block analytics. Here you can see your total correct, total incorrect, and total omitted. Let me tell you again, you are not going to omit any questions right here, since it's going to affect your score, and I will tell you about that. Yeah, and here you can see your subject-wise score and system-wise scores here. So, like you can see here, I have got a 20% correct score in pathology, and mm, 20% incorrect, and a 60% omitted in the pathology section. And you can just open it and see the system-wide score as well. So basically, you can use these self-assessments to evaluate your weak areas, like if you are mm, if you are like weak in a specific subject, you can better focus on it and kind of evaluate your scores in all the mm, subjects and system. You can see your system-wide score here, like the cardiovascular system. You can see here I have 100% incorrect, etc. Okay, so this is our block one result. So after ending the block one, you are going to start the block two right after the block one. So let's quickly do that. Yeah. Let's end all the block and see our scores and how does the system work in order to give you a three-digit USMLE prediction score. So are you guys able to catch up till now?
Yes, we did,
Yes.
Dr. Ali.
Yes.
But I have a question though, like during the
Mm-hmm.
regular, if you're just doing like a practice test, for example, if you send the QIDs, right? And
Mm-hmm.
you can probably make a block right now, like if you make a block with 10 questions, regular 10
Mm-hmm.
questions, if we do them and we get 5 questions incorrect, how do we go back
Mm-hmm.
and like review them because the numbers don't change?
Are you talking about the Q banks?
Yeah, the questions.
Yeah. So I mean, let's verify again. Are you talking about the UWorld Q bank or the self assessment?
U World QI, U World.
All right. So, as we already talked about it, we have a little bugs there, and there is some problem with the software or some problem with the server issues. Our team is on it, and they are going to fix it soon. But for now, we are talking about the your self assessments. If you are getting me right, so. mm, um, we will fix that soon, but right now we are talking about the self-assessment. If you have any question about the self-assessment, you can just ask me right away. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we understand the self assessment. Looks good.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, actually, this version is really smooth. Like you can see here, the the questions really loads quite fast. You can see here, and it also ends very well. Like a lot of you guys had issues with ending the block, so it's just the speed of light. You can see, so it's not going to be a problem in our newer version. So kindly stay assured, and we have got you. Okay, yeah. So like you can see here, it's just in just seconds. Yeah. So, guys, as you see here, I have attempted all the four blocks. Sorry, and we have. So this is going to be your score that you are going to see and evaluate your progress for the step one exam. So this is really important for you guys. So here you can see your total correct, total incorrect, and total omitted. And so it's kind of an orientation session. I didn't quite got I didn't get a quite a good score. So it's like your score will be shown right here. Like if you it will be shown in 3 digit score like um, 190, 196, 210, like this. Okay, so yeah, you can see your median score, your average time spent, so you can do the time management right here, and you can also see other average time spent. So yeah, you can also see your cumulative subject wise score right here, and also the system wise as well. Yeah, so basically the score is going to be evaluated based on your total incorrect and total omitted, but uh, you are not going to omit any questions also in the real questions in the real exam. So your score will be evaluated based on the total incorrect questions. Mm, Let me show you how does it work. So yeah, so if you have got like for example you have got 50 questions incorrect, so it will be shown. Let me just calculate it right quick. All right, so you are going to I'm going to put 50. You don't need to do this, is the software does it for you. since I have not attended a lot of questions and it's orientation session. So yeah. All right. So if you have got 50 incorrect questions, your score is going to be 236, which is quite a good score. And there's a little margin of error, like 234. Your score will basically lies between the 234 and 238. Okay. So as I already told you that mm, once you attempt this, all the blocks and all the questions, so your real score will be shown right here, like in the your score question field. So you can see your three-digit score right here. So the desirable score is going to be um, like a lot of people you might have seen they practice the offline NBMEs and the offline self-assessment, and we actually don't advise that. So that's why we have got you this system for you, so that you better um, you are ready for your exam, so you can do the time management and do other things. So yeah, so the desirable score is going to be like two about 210 or like 220, etc. So you might have seen a lot of people that they have got uh, a percentage of in offline NBMEs and assessment, they got a percentage of 70, 72, 73 percent. So are they able to ready for their exam? So they most often um, post on Facebook and other platform and um, get the want to get the people views on their score if they are ready for their exam or not. So yeah, so the everything you will get right here. You will be able to see your three-digit score and if you are ready for your exam or not. You can also send your scores to our team, and they can guide you on where you need to look for your weak areas and how to improve your score, etc. So you can see all these things in your report section right here. And let's go to the score reports. So yeah, here you can see your approximate three-digit score. It will be shown right here, and you can also track your subject-wise score if it's going to lie in the lower or border or the higher. Yeah, you can also see your system-wise score. So yeah, so basically that's it. You have got also the other options, like you can search the questions. I think they are ready or not. I need to, yeah, verify that. You can also reset your blocks and attempt them again. Yeah. So this was pretty something about the UL self-assessments. If you have any questions, you can open your mic and ask it.
Hello, doctor. I have a question.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes. I took an NBME 21 and 31, and in both exams I get a 50% score.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't translate to the other type of score. I don't know how it is, but I had like 50 questions correct. I'm not 50 questions. 50% of the exam was correct. I don't know what to do. I need to keep studying, of course. But do you have any other recommendations? Because I took the exam like in July 20, NBME 21, and then in November I took NBME 31 with the same
Mm-hmm.
score. I don't know. So it's quite frustrating. I don't know what to do. Do you have any recommendations?
All right. So the first thing you're going to just don't stress about it. We have not done a lot of things till now. We are going to focus on some high yield resources for the next couple of weeks, and we have not done quite the high yield resources right till now. So yeah, it will improve with time. We are going to practice a couple of NBMEs. um, you just don't need to get frustrated with your scores. Like you just told me that you got a 50%, so that's not desirable, but just have trust in yourself. We are going to practice a lot of high yield resources in the next couple of weeks. Like we will be doing we have not done the basics. We have not done the Randy Neal by stars. We have not done the Mailman PDFs, etc. So Dr. Ahmad has already told me that we are going to practice these resources. It's going to push your scores really higher. Like the Mailman PDF, it's going to do wonders, and yeah, your score will improve. But the main thing is you need to practice these exams at the right time. Like you cannot just practice it like earlier in your preparation, and you can also not cannot practice a day before your exam. So that's not desirable. You are going to practice these NBMEs and assessments at the right time, so you can better predict your score and evaluate if you are ready for your exam or not. So don't worry about it. We will help you with that, and you will see. You all people will see, and yeah,
Okay, thank you very much.
thank you.
Hi, Dr. Ali. Thank you very much for the presentation. Uh,
Yeah.
can I ask, is this NBME or which of the assessment is this?
Okay, so I think you John later, but it's the UR self assessments, and we have got the. Let me just go to the profile. We have got uh, three self assessments, like the self assessment Form One, Form Two, and Form Three. So these are the three UR self assessments, and each one has different sets of questions and different sets of blocks. So yeah, and about the NBMEs, we are releasing them soon, and they will be most probably on another platform, but we will guide you through that as well.
Thank you very
Okay.
much. Thank you. How soon are you planning to launch the NBMEs?
The NBMEs is going to be launched in the next week, most probably, and we will update you in the group.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. So, guys, if you have any questions, you can ask here, and if there is no question, we are going
I
to.
have I have a small question. So these UWorld self-assessment within the UWorld itself, right? So SP S of the UWorld SUSMLE UWorld is only activated for 3 months. Will it be available after 3 months? I mean, after this course finishes, because
Yes, it's an excellent
have
question.
a plan. Some people
Mhm.
will have a plan to write the exam in maybe February, January, something like that. So can I know?
All right. So, is the queuing we promised you it's going to be available for the whole course period, but it's going to expire after 3 months. But we will discuss with our team, with our course coordinator, if they allow for an extension, we can do that for you, and you will get a free access to the next couple of
Yes, that
weeks.
would be grateful because after we predict the score, we need some at least 2 to 3 weeks to prepare ourselves with the revision and incorrects and everything.
Yeah, I got you. We will discuss it with our team.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, doctor.
So yeah, stay with us. We will also going to release the yours step one ready deck, and I will just tell you everything about it. So till now, if you have any questions about the your self assessments, you can just let me know.
Hello. Are these assessments regarding the topics which we have covered, or it's the whole systems and whole topics?
Sorry, I didn't quite get
Do
you.
the self assessment has all the topics covered, or till what we have covered? I mean, the systems which we covered.
Okay, so the self assessments, it's kind of used for evaluating your whole step one progress. Like it's going to include all the questions from all the subjects and all the systems. Like you are going to see the questions from all the systems, like the cardiovascular system and like the organ system and also the basic system. But yeah, it will contain the questions from all the from the whole step one contents.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Do we have any other question?
I have a small question as well. Like you said that we will be having weekly MBME questions assessments, right? So if these MBME will be incorporated within this ASUSMLE world, or else it will be separate like the one we did it earlier, like separate the questions pool that you are giving the link every week, something like that.
Yeah, the NBMEs are going to be conducted in a platform similar to this one, and we will launch them soon. So for now, we are going to practice the self assessment. In the next couple of weeks, we are going to practice the NBMEs. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the Anki deck for the UL step one. Okay, so we have got you an amazing resource that is going to tremendously help in your preparation, and that is the step one ready deck. So basically, it contains like 2,100 flashcards, and they are the most high yield contents and for the step one exam, and they are taken from the whole UR Q bank, and it will contain like 2,100 flashcards, and we just release them in our database. So you are going to absolutely love it, and it's going to help you a lot. So let me show you. Alright, so these are the flashcards. We will share you the deck with you, and we will also give you a full orientation session and how to use the Anki. We also did talk about in the earlier days of our course, but we didn't get a quite a good response on using the Anki. So we will hold another session, a full session, and we will guide you through the ins and outs of how to use the Anki for your preparation. But so a lot of people use the Ankis, and um, especially during the med school. But as you know that there are a lot of decks available, like the Anking decks, the Zidanki, etc. But they have thousands of cards. People had made their own cards and added to these decks. So yeah, uh, so in I just we did use back in when we were preparing for our step one exam, but right now after the criteria changed to the pass fail system, people just quit using the uh, Ankis for their preparation for step one. But the UR has added this step one deck, and it contains um, really great cards. They are mm, they are like from the most high yield content. So I would advise everyone to please do all these cards and do understand these cards so you can do well on your exam day. So they are not like um, a large number of cards. They are just 2,000 cards, and they are the most high yield cards. So if you just practice like 100 cards a day, then you can just do the whole uh, deck in like 20 days. So yeah, you can see here. Uh,
How can we get these cards? You'll be sending any links, or do we need to download in the app?
Yeah, so we are adding the cards right now, and it's going to be available in the next 2 days, and we will share you the deck link. You can just download from our website and import to your Anki app and just practice it. So you can see we have got really good images from your and yeah. So let me show you how does it look like in the Anki app. Okay. So actually they are arranged like the subject wise and system wise, pretty similar to the URQ bank. Let me show you that. You can see here. Yeah. So you can see the subject wise portions like if you can just see my cursor right here, you can see all these cards. You can see all these cards right here. So they are arranged first subject wise, then system wise. So for example, I'm going for the anatomy section and like the cardiovascular. So I will get to see all the cards right here, and they are also arranged like for endocrine system wise. So they're also arranged like you can just do if you are planning to revise the immunology portion, you can just activate all these cards for the immunology section and review all these cards before proceeding to the next. So they are quite arranged good and like very organized, so you can practice them. And you can see here we have got the physiology portion and other are adding. So yeah, so there will be around 2,000 cards in this deck, and we will share with you. Uh, you can practice in the app, and so we will have a full orientation session on using this deck for your preparation. For now, you can we will update you through the group, and let me send it. We have got some other cards. Yeah.
Doctor, can you guide us?
Okay.
Can you guide us about the important Anki settings and add-ons that we would need?
Mm, okay. So we will. I think we will have an orientation session, a full orientation session on that. Since we did not update the guys in the group about this announcement, so we will take a full orientation session on how to use the anki and like you mentioned the important settings, etc. So yeah, we will do that. Okay,
Thank you.
and we will share the this Anki deck with you, and it's really a good news for you since it's gonna cost around $50 on the website, but we are going to give it free for you. So we would like to get some reviews on our Trustpilot page for all the hard work we are doing. Some folks have also done some negative reviews. I don't know what's wrong with this, but since it's our first batch for the 100 days marathon, we were quite deficient in what we promised. But yeah, I think all of you guys are doing well, and also the tutors have got their uh, job done very well since yeah. So till now, if you have any questions, any recommendation, any suggestions, you can just let me know.
Hello, Dr. Ali.
Hello.
Thank you very much for the update regarding Anki and everything. I think the only recommendation that I would just suggest, I know you're putting a lot of effort into making sure that the 100 days marathon goes well. But I think the major issue is you need to work towards having like an admin who will respond to messages on WhatsApp as soon as possible every time. So sometimes people post questions or ask some clarifications and nobody
Mhm.
just answer them. It seems like all the questions are being ignored. So if you could work on that area, if anyone posts any question or something that is not confused is confusing, then
Mhm.
an admin or somebody within the team should respond quickly. That would be very, very helpful. That's just my recommendation. Thanks.
All right, thank you for your great recommendation. And actually, prior to starting the course, we were planning to do this thing like guiding everyone and each one of you personally. But actually, the unfortunately, I would say the job was handed over to me, and I was really going through bad situations. I was preparing for my step two exams, and I just got done with it. But I had to disappear midway the course, so that's why we you guys did not get a good response. And we are planning to arrange an admin panel for for all the like if we will have an admin panel for the tech from the tech team. They will they will do all the matters related to the technical issues, and we will have a mentor team, and we will have like the tutor team, etc. So um, I think we are just near the end. So hopefully we will do and what you have expected. We will do that. But for now, kindly bear with us. Mm, in these like these days, like the last days of your preparation are really crucial for us, and we are making sure that each and every one of you pass this exam. So we will make sure to that every one of you do well on their exam. day, we are going to guide you personally. If you have any questions, we can guide you through that. Okay. And about the care bank issues, I just consulted the developer teams, and and they told us that we are already working on it, and we are going to fix all the issues related to the care bank issues. Like a lot of most of you guys had problem with ending blocks, and some had problem marking the questions, etc. So we will do that quick, hopefully, and make everything available for you.
Also, doctor, if there is the option of highlighting the answers in the Q bank, that would be very nice because it's not there.
Yeah, yeah. In the next version, you will have the options to highlight your important points, and we are working on it. Yeah.
Thank you, doctor.
All right. That was all for today's session. If you have any questions, you can just reach out to me on WhatsApp, uh, and you can also drop your queries in the WhatsApp group. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this session. Uh, Thank you for joining us, and bye for now.
Ali,
Thank,
Dr. Ali.
thank you, Dr. Ali. Mhm.
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, please respond to our messages because I have messaged you personally also since so many days regarding this
Mhm.
Q bank and everything. You are not even responding personally and also in the groups. But every time telling us to reach you out doesn't solve the problem, right? You have to available and you have to solve our problems. At least you have to respond to us so that we know what's going on with you and so.
Yeah, I am really sorry for your frustration. Actually, as I already told you that I was I had a lot of things going in my life, so I had to disappear midway the course. So that's why, and I did get like hundreds of messages, and I was really you all guys must be mad at me, but I really feel sad that I couldn't respond to every one of you. So from now onwards, I'm going to respond, and I'm going to activate the whole team, and they will be readily available for you, for any queries, and they will respond on time, hopefully. All right, let's in our today's session, and see you in the next session. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you,
doctor.
Dr. Ali.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.